It's a very cold Sunday. I had some places to be, and I just did not want to step outside because it was just so cold. I also recently, I was recently sick. I caught a stomach virus and some type of upper respiratory something. And also, just during the winter months, my voice gets very fatigued, hoarse. I recently had a currently going through a mild throat chakra blockage right now. And honestly, I think it's just because I'm still, my brain is still trying to process a lot of the things that I've been consuming these days. There's this, I've been kind of caught in the overconsumption lately that society likes to get us caught in. I think I've been consuming a little too much, and I haven't allowed myself the time to sit in silence, or at least not enough time to sit in silence. And writing, journaling has been feeling like pulling teeth. So, because I have this throat chakra blockage right now, I haven't been able to find the words to communicate how I've been feeling. I think even in my past couple YouTube videos, I struggled to find the right words. I'll post a video and immediately want to take it down because I know that I can articulate myself better. But I made the commitment to record a video every weekend. Even if I am experiencing a throat chakra blockage, even if my words don't come out right, just talking will maybe lift this blockage in some way. I mean, this past week, I thought of a lot of different topics to discuss. And now that I am here, I honestly don't know which one to touch on, or even all of the different topics that came to mind. There are a lot, though. Oh boy, are there a lot. I don't know which one is most important to get across right now. I have been a little depressed. And believe me, I'm not one of the people who are have been experiencing the mass awakening. That happened a long time ago. It's not that. It's not that. I think I don't know how to feel because I've been waiting for this moment, and now that it's here, I don't know what I thought was going to happen, I guess. Because there's lots of people waking up. And it's like I almost forgot that the awakening is only the beginning of a long, long process, a long journey towards action. Maybe that's what I want to talk about. The stagnancy after awakening, being complacent, a hopelessness, a kind of, it's a different kind of depression. And maybe I'm feeling it for other people right now. Because I feel a lot of things for other people and I process a lot of emotions for a lot of people. It's part of my job here, or whatever. Because I was one of the first to awaken, part of the first few waves of people to awaken. And I've been gaslit for a very long time. But it's like I expected people to. It's like I expected the people who just now are waking up to react the way that I've been reacting lately, to respond the way I've been responding. But that's silly of me to expect that because it took me a long time after awakening to get to this fire of drive and action and groundedness. I can't expect that right now from the masses. I can't expect this grounded action. It's unrealistic. I feel like there's this rage in people who have been awakened towards people who are just now awakening. But we have to remember it took us a long time to get here. we have to give them their time. We have to give them their time to process, to grieve, before they can be ready and feel ready to move forward. It's only frustrating because let's just say a lot of people lagged behind a lot. They lagged to a great degree. And when it comes to human life, time is of the essence. When it comes to souls, time is of the essence. So it's frustrating to have the patience for people who are just catching up, because I'm sorry, y'all don't have that time to process anymore, because now we are at war. Y'all don't have that time to grieve, because now the war's already here. You get that? The war's already here. People are dying. There's people who are upset that people who are, like I said, who are just now waking up aren't taking action. Were you taking action when you first awakened? Were you taking action when you first awakened? Is the question. Or were you depressed? Were you sitting in your room just not doing anything? Yes, it's frustrating. Yes, time is of the essence, but we need to have compassion for the people who are just now waking up. Because we've been there. We know what it feels like. We know what it feels like. And if anything, times are even worse now for all the people who are just waking up now. Processing the awakening feels different than when we awakened just 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago, right? Because we are in late stage capitalism, but we are also experiencing late stage capitalism in a way that we've never experienced it before, simply because of the advancement in technology. And how that greatly impacts mass consumption, consumerism, the media. It's in our faces every damn day, and we can't escape it. And, lately I've been getting sucked into it. Find myself on my phone. I mean, I am a zillennial, right? So I am the cusp. I am technically Gen Z, yes, but I am an older Gen Z. Uh, I am like a millennial, but I'm also a Gen Z. I can relate to millennials. But as far as the Gen Z thing, you know, social media, that was introduced when I was, like a preteen. And it affects your development. It has affected my development just like everybody else in my generation. And regardless of the wisdom I have acquired, how much I've learned in just almost 27 years of living, I, I still fall victim to it. I still get sucked into the trap. There's so much. There's so much that we have to resist every single day. It's so much deeper than awakening. So when people are like, oh, you guys see what's going on and you're not doing anything, don't y'all understand? It's so much deeper than just knowing. Because awakening is only the first step. Awakening means absolutely nothing in this greater fight. Absolutely nothing. There's healing that needs to be done. I told my mom, I I understand every black person that has been staying home, not going to protest. I understand it. Collectively, as black people, we have put our bodies on the line time and time again for everybody. We have been, we are the fire under this country's ass. We are the activists, and we're tired. We're tired of getting shot. We're tired of getting killed. We're tired, like I said, of putting our lives on the line for people who wouldn't do the same. It may be messed up, but it's definitely excusable and understandable. There's so much more that goes into it. I see all these, like I said, I see all these content creators like, come on, let's 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 get this thing going. Come on. You know what's so beautiful, interesting about revolution? The timing is always right. The timing is always perfect. And if you don't believe in our timing, then you don't believe that a revolution will come. Yes, people are dying. And unfortunately, there's going to be many more people who are going to die. Until we reach the real battle, the final battle, the battle that's going to shift everything. Just 2 days ago, I was so terrified by the way people have been just normalizing or making excuses for the acts, the atrocities committed in these Epstein files. It's absolutely terrifying. Our desensitization is terrifying. It's terrifying how well the programming worked. I knew this was all. I mean, I knew that this was all part of their plan in the sense of preparing this desensitization process so that we can become complacent in our suffering. They can get away with more because that's all they care about. They want to be able to get away with more so they can stay at the top. So that they can keep doing whatever they want to do and not be held accountable and not lose their power. And this whole desensitization, it really did a number on us. It really worked. And yes, I fear that we are going to normalize a lot more effed up things before we finally push back and say no to our own suffering. We've been desensitized to the things that happen to other people. We've been desensitized. Because have you noticed that the people who only care now, people who, have been personally affected by it, yeah. But it is a level of desensitization in which we are numb to our own suffering. Numb, meaning we don't think that we are suffering. Or we do, but it that's when it becomes, oh well, the fight to freedom is more painful or harder than to just live a slow ache that eats at your skin. We've become so satisfied with just immediate reward, like rats, immediate uh, satisfaction. Kind of like when you eat fast food, you know, because you're craving it and you like how it tastes. You don't think about how it's slowly killing you. But that threshold, mind you, I'm giving example, you know, that many people could relate to. I stopped eating fast food a long time ago. um, but that threshold is increasing. So I'm not necessarily worried. I do think there will be a a moment of complacency, stagnancy before we start to move at a rapid rate. But when we start to move, oh, it's gonna be oh, it's because we're gonna have that moment of stagnancy and this build up. When when we collectively take action, oh man, it's gonna be the biggest in history. I know it. I know it. Just because, like I said, this is late stage capitalism like we've never seen before, ever. There's just so much. There's so many more things that are trying to beat us down. So imagine the kind of power and strength that we can alchemize from this pain, from this quiet suffering. Because we're so numb, the suffering is more quiet, it's more subtle, but yet it's so loud. It will be a reckoning like we've never seen. It will be a reckoning like we've never seen. And I'm willing to wait. I can wait because I trust in our timing as a country. I trust in our timing. There's a lot of things, a lot of trauma, a lot of ache that we've been carrying for a very, very long time. There are a lot of minorities in this country that are carrying a lot of pain, trauma, ache. And honestly, I can't wait to see it all come crumbling down when it does. For those who are feeling depressed right now, take your time. Do not feel this guilt because you're not going to protest right now in 6-degree weather. Do not beat yourself up for doom scrolling on the internet. Do not beat yourself up for getting in some fight online with some random person. Do not beat yourself up for feeling scared. Just don't beat yourself up. Because one thing I've learned, if there's anything I learned with this depression thing, self-hate fuels it. It keeps it going. I've learned that with any problem can be, how do I explain it? Any problem should be approached with self-compassion. Any problem should be approached with compassion. Just compassion. Whether it's compassion for yourself or compassion for other people. Compassion and patience. Compassion and patience. That is something that we collectively should practice every day, because if we do practice just those two things can go a very, very long way in creating a stronger community. Stronger communities. So we can be strong in this fight. Because it is a fight. We can't do it alone. We need each other. said, if you're depressed, please have compassion for yourself. Have patience for yourself. It is part of the process. You will not be depressed forever. If you are feeling depressed right now because of the times we are in, you will not feel like this forever. Believe that. If there's one thing that I want you to walk away from after watching this video, because the healing has already been initiated. The medicine, the antidote has already been injected into your body. So just let it take its course. Let it do what it needs to do. If you don't think you're healing, believe me, you are. It's all part of it. Descend into darkness. Do it. If anything, the faster, the better. Descend into the darkness and find all the things that you need to find. Bring love there. Bring love to all those places deep, deep within. I am very past time, but I love you, and I just love you. And if you get the chance, tell somebody that you love them. Yeah. Until next time.